Crux an odd animal. Good job, Kara. Bring me back on track. There's a full moon tonight. The village seems different. Yeah. It gets dark. If you go west of here, there's a huge desert. Can't cross it on foot without Crux. How will I get a Crux? You won't. You're staying here. Actually, I think Lily and Lance stay here with Lance's dad. I hope Lance's father recovers quickly. I made my father very happy before. I think he'll slowly recover. Yeah, I think Neil actually does come with you. You do get 4 of them. So that would be you, Kara, Eric, and Neil. Hey, you feeling better? No, still crazy. Boo! Do you say anything different now that it's nighttime? Oh. My dad's gonna come home from the gold ship. Oh. I'll have to see if I can remember to comment on that later. There's a very massive endgame spoiler that makes me have a question about that. The whole reason I put a clickbait title for my stream. I mean, it's not exactly clickbait, actually. I mean, it is what's about to happen. Meanwhile, the people watching this on YouTube are like, what? What's the name of your stream? Tell me. No. You can wait and watch. Watch with horror what happens next. Like, I want to... There we go. I was about to step off, dude. Like, I want to step off, and then I know it's going to go. And I turn to move off, and it's like, heh. All right, here we go. I have to talk to you. The Russian Glass Club. Do you wish to join? Yep. You want to risk your young life playing Russian glass? This isn't just a game. You could lose your life. Are you sure? Bah, I'm fine. Okay, your opponent's over there. He's a seasoned veteran. I've never seen a man so lucky. Ask him the rules. I was gonna say, like, until he's like, I've never seen a man so lucky. Like, there's not... He's a seasoned veteran at not picking the wrong thing. There's no game as exciting as this one. Your opponent has won a lot of money. I wonder what he does with it. You have courage. You're still young. Why would you risk your life this way? I don't know. Why would you watch a young kid risk his life this way? Seems like you're just as terrible as me. Even worse, because you're not even risking anything. Hi. Bah, shoot. I forgot my lucky crux foot. The rules are simple. One of the 5 glasses contains poison. We drink each one in turn. The one left alive is the winner. We'll start with me. Yeah. So it's not a... now I can tell you, YouTube, the thing is Russian roulette in my SNES game. It's more common than you think, yeah. The game that's all about, like, this spoiled princess escaped the castle and blah, blah. Yeah, and then, like, Freejia comes in and, like, slaps you with, like, a slave trade. And then it just goes back to being like, silly airplanes and Eric strapped to a cartoon bomb. And now it's not Russian roulette. You're not playing it with a revolver. But it's literally just like, oh, by the way, Will is now gambling with a stranger. They're going to take turns drinking until one of them dies. Have fun. This is a kid's game, rated E for everyone. Bonsai! And it's really stupid because of how it plays out. Because this guy's just... This guy's stupid is what it is. Like, this one. Wait, this glass looks very suspicious. Do I have the courage to put this in my body? Nope. How about this one? Yeah, and this one you're just like, nah, this one's fine. Going back to the bomb with the vampires and going back to the very beginning of the game. Yes, it's really stupid at the beginning when they're like, here's 4 cards, pick the ace of diamonds, and you pick one and they're all like, whoa! Because, you know, it's a 1 in 4 chance. But it, as silly as it is, it foreshadows the fact that Will, with his dark power, his 6th sense, as Seth would call it, he knows things, and here is where it pays off, because it's like a pick a glass at random and drink, hope you don't die, except Will knows which one is poison. Not because, like, he saw it or anything, he's just like, I'm gonna pick this one. No, I'm not. I'm gonna pick this one instead. So the game actually did, like, put this in, like, it's not just like, you're the protagonist, you win, you know, like, you literally, it tells you which one is poison. And you can drink the poison one and you die and get a game over. If you're just like, I want this one. And he's like, I don't think I should drink it. And if you drink it anyways, you die. Anyways, and here's the really dumb part. My turn next. There's one glass left. Yeah, and then, like, the spectators are like, okay, that's enough. This dude won. Clearly, like, that's the poison glass. You're out. Just quit. Yeah, quit now. And then Gaia's is like, no, I'm the champion. I won't be disgraced. And it's stupid. Stop. You already lost. Stop it. Ignoring the spectator, he downs the drink in a shot. He's like, I've won so much, and now that someone beat me, the only thing I can do is commit suicide. What? I think that's about the same game over you get if you drink the wrong. It just fades to black and start over. You're that Russian glass player? My husband said that once he found a job, we'd be okay, but I was surprised at what he did. This is my husband, Will. It says, to my opponent. Please read it. There are 4 crooks outside. Please use them. We don't need money. Real joy is being with those you love. Yeah, so, not only did the dude just randomly be like, I've won so much at this game and haven't died yet, I have to drink the poison thing because I'm disgraced that I didn't get lucky. And he's not just doing it for, he has a wife with a child on the way, and he's just like, nah, you know what, I'm gonna drink the poison anyways because I feel bad that I lost. It's like, what a terrible dude. But yes, Chad is right, Will gets the will, and now we get the crux. I have to let everyone know, like, hey everyone, how's it going? Oh, I had a great night. Yeah, I got some sleep. I don't know, I had some weird dreams. Will, what did you do last night? Oh, I killed a guy. What, you fought some more demons? No, I literally got a human killed. But I got us some animals, so you know. Neo's family runs a trading company in Euro. I wish Lance and Lily were coming, but we can't. There's only 4 crux. Eric, we can't share. You have crux, but they're so expensive. Why do you have such a sad face? Maybe I shouldn't ask what the reason is. No, you shouldn't. I found the stupidest man alive, and now he's dead. I think we should go west of Europe. Lance and Lily want to stay here. You should ask them why. Because they're going to stay together with Lance's dad. Even if I hadn't played this game before, it's pretty obvious. I decided to stay. Ask Lance the reason. It's like playing like an Easter egg hunt. Not even an Easter egg hunt. It's like a... I don't know. It's just like one of those things that's like, you found clue number 1. Now look under the bed for clue number 2. And then under the bed, it's like, look in the book for clue number... Like, couldn't you have just said? No. He says to ask them. And so I asked them, and Lily's like, no, ask Lance. I'm sorry that no one answered your question. But I want to stay here. I can't neglect my father. And so, I feel a little awkward. I wanted to spend some time with Lily. I mean, I don't feel good about it. I wanted to go with everyone. But I also want to stay with... Yeah, I get it, Lance. Just stay with her. I've enjoyed the journey. I hope you're successful. Okay, I've talked to them. Oh, you're saying new stuff. I thought you were just going to say, talk to the... Something, something, something. By the way, Euro's where my parents live. It'll help if we go there. We're leaving for Euro right now. Okay. Apparently Neil's in charge of this expedition now. Hey, they're so goofy. Crossing the desert to get to Europe. The city of Euro. Okay. We crossed the desert and finally arrived in the village of Euro. It's not really a village. Yeah, Euro is a bustling city, larger than I had imagined. It wasn't a village after all. Neil's parents lived there and ran a company called Rolex that sell watches. Neil hadn't been there for 3 years. His parents welcomed him home. They set off fireworks. There were dancers. It looked like a festival had started. This is the house where Neil's parents live. We were shown to the guest room. It's kind of a... Yeah, wait for you to talk. Oh, you're not talking. It's kind of an interesting way they do that. Like, they hadn't seen Neil in 3 years. They welcomed him home. They shot off fireworks. There were dancers. It was a festival. So, were the fireworks for Neil? Were the dancers for Neil? Were the fireworks for Neil, but the dancers for the festival? Was like all of the fireworks and stuff just happenstance that Neil coincidentally showed up at that one time? I don't know. Well, make yourself at home. I'm gonna talk to my parents. It's been 3 years. Maybe you should shower first. You did tell us you only shower once a month. Or wash your socks once a month, something. I'm scared. What if I have to go to the bathroom and I can't find it? What a big house. The townspeople seem to be richer than the king. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, even Kara's like, wow, this is a really big house. I'm like, yeah, their mansion is like the same size as the castle that she grew up in. If not bigger, I don't know. Hello. To live for yourself or for others, that's the question. I want to talk to his dad, but I can't. We've made money and wish to spend our remaining years enjoying life. Why don't you succeed us? I'm not like you, Mom. I like to invent airplanes and cameras and never wash my socks. Oh, honey. No one washes their socks in this house. We're far too rich. We have the maids do it. A few days ago, a man wearing a cloak came around. He asked if anyone named Kara had come to town. I shrank with fear when I saw his cold eyes. Should I tell Kara about it? No. On the one hand, like, it seems like someone asking about her she should know about. On the other hand, she does have a tendency to freak out and do stuff on her own. I don't like that Kara. She acts like some kind of princess. You shouldn't be so cruel talking to... What? What? I don't like Kara. She acts like a princess. You shouldn't be cruel talking that way. With the same... And here's the problem. Because they're so bad about when they change narration and, like, when it's an actual change and when it's the same person. Because that could be going two ways. That could be Will is like, hey, don't be a mean person to her. Especially when you guys are, like, just as snotty, if not worse. But, like, is it Will scolding her? Or is she being like, man, I don't like that Kara. She's so entitled. Oh, that's kind of mean. Maybe I shouldn't say that. Like, is she correcting herself or is Will saying something? And there's no way to tell because it's this game. And, like, when they just switch at the drop of a hat between, like, who's talking and who's narrating and... The president of Rolex lives in this mansion. Whee! Hey, don't ever go over there. Cross over to the other side. Hi. But I can't... This is a teapot. We call it a tear pot. Why? I think it's a tear pot. Okay. Once we were caught up in a war after the women sent their husbands to war, they saved their tears in these pots. We call it a tear pot because they put their tears in it. I don't get your joke or your wordplay doesn't translate to me reading it aloud until you explain it. There are many back alleys between the houses in town. The other day, a man called the Jackal was asking questions. He had the look of evil. I think he was chasing someone. He was. It was us. This is that book that Rofsky wrote about the future of mankind. Hey, you can't talk to me on this side. Yes, I can. Thanks to customers like this, we can survive. Do you believe in fortune telling? Yeah, sure. The future looks dark and uncertain. A huge comet will enter Earth's orbit. Mankind will become extinct. There will be nothing but despair. Oh, okay, you're just gonna tell me that fortune while you're buying fish. Jesus is like, do you believe in fortune telling, little kid? Yeah, I do. The world will end, humans will die. And meanwhile, the person like wrapping up her fish is like, were you gonna pay for this today or should I put it on your account? Don't go over there. This is cornmeal for making bread. You're probably too young for this. There are many people confined under the shrine. Fish. Our fruit is soft and tasty. I mean, like, I keep talking like everyone's saying the same thing except that one fish woman wasn't, so like, how do I know that anyone else isn't gonna say something different? The town prospers thanks to the Roulette Company. There are lots of bad rumors, but I think the company is great. Oh yeah, the rumors that they use slaves and yet they're judging Kara for being a princess. I mean, what? I see that you want it. I'll give you one. Will got the apple. It's a red apple from Euro Market. When I bite a bright red apple, I feel better. It's delicious. And now it's gone. Give me another one. This is the marketplace. You can find anything you want here. Okay, let's see. Which way do I want to go first? This place is very big. Even better, bigger than Freejia. Freejia. Freejia? Oh, house, you. Luggage is piled up in the company next door. Sometimes you hear groans from the luggage. They're moving. How odd. Yeah. How do you think Neil's parents became so wealthy? Sounds like they're talking about work. I hear if I do business with this company, I can get anything I want. Oh, we can get anything. Tea, fruit, furs. Workers, too. Yep, the company handles almost anything you can imagine. What? A child? The old guys are talking. Get out of here. Neil's parents are terrible. This is the Roulette corporate office. Almost everything you buy in the town comes through the company. Including the slaves? Yes, especially them. Well, last time we encountered something like this, we had to go turn into Freedan and stab a few people till things got better. You can buy the best goods in this shop. You can buy life medicine. I don't know if it helps, but everyone wants a long life. I saw the line. I wondered why people were lining up. Times of trouble, people are grateful for whatever you can get. We're always waiting in line. And then if you try... Yeah. I thought they said something... Nope. 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 I thought they said something about, like, if you tried to cut in line. But yes. Here's the part of the stream where it's the waiting in line at the grocery store simulator. You're like, that seems like a very boring thing. Yeah, but you actually can go in and get, like, life up medicine. You kicked me. Oh, you. I was gonna say some things that are not for this stream. Yay, I finally did. Aren't you Neil from this village? Yeah, I'm Neil. Rolik manages the store too. I understand. Take whatever you like. This is some life medicine. Do you want to try it? Yep. Ugh. But my power increased. That's called dark medicine. You want some? Yep. Ugh. But Freedan's dark power has increased. And that's all they had. Going home, thank you very much. Like, what else are people buying here? Like, the plants? The mirror? The desks, I guess? Or they're just like, oh crap, Neil's here. Quick, hide all the stuff. He might take it all. Joke's on you, I'm not even Neil. And then, yeah, if you try and enter the back to just go get the stuff, this is the exit. Please use the entrance, and he shoves you out. This is Euro. It's a crowded merchant town. The town has changed. Rolek's sudden growth has brought many merchants to the town. There's something behind the success. There is something behind the success. Slave trade. Sure, I guess I'll record. Just in case. Yeah. Slave trade and all. Okay. That's just a dead thing. Oh, okay, it's sloped the other. Oh, that's. There are many back alleys between the houses in this town. Yeah, and if I know anything about back alleys, which I do, because I visited Freejia, this is where the world-famous Roski and the violinist Erskes live. They're always arguing. Geniuses can be so particular. Two old people are arguing about something. True genius is a violent thing. It sounds like a tempest. You just dash off, pack of lies. Don't brag. There's a dispute about the teapot enshrined at Mount Crest Temple. On Mount Crest are enshrined tears once shed by a spirit. Legend says they save people. Hey you, I feel a strange power coming from you. My intuition is so developed I can sense things even if I can't see them. At the right time, go to Mount Crest and take a look at the teapot. Okay. He's like, here, I'm marking this on your map. Who's the one that gives you the map location? Just the random arguing old guys. Erase the red jewel. I marked the red jewel off my list. Yeah. Alright. Gotta keep going. Whoop. My brother and I once went to Mount Crest and got lost at the temple. Big mushrooms and plants grow in circles like a maze. Water from the mushrooms drips onto broken stems. New growth sprouts up, forming a path. The drops from the mushrooms are all around the temple ground. Ah, you're growing up quickly. What? What? Unless he was like talking like, oh, the mushrooms are growing quickly? Like, that didn't make sense otherwise. Also, I like that. You go here and that person's like, eh? No. Hi, Gem. According to the list, your dark power will be raised. The mysterious power given by the spirits. Okay. There's Gem. What? Oh, that Gem. Wonder where you're taking us exploring this time. I'm afraid it's up to the whims of the captain. The ruins are a great place. They just take my breath away. Because I'm allergic. And I need my inhaler. I am the explorer, Freejia. Yeah, it's not what it's supposed to be, but I'm gonna call him Freejia because it's funnier that way. Probably like Freezer. I too plan on leaving my name in history as the discoverer of the Tower of Babel. No, you're not gonna do that. I'm Will. I'm the protagonist. You can deal with it. Yep. I knew there was something there. Hi. This is the shrine. The president of the company and his wife come here often. Huh. The wind is blowing from behind the statue. Do you want to take a look? Yes. Interesting that they put like a also, oh yeah, surprise, there's a bunch of slaves here. Would have guessed. That they essentially put a statue of Mary in the game when they like took out the stuff at the beginning. To be like, you're at school, not a church. I guess because it's still just like a generic lady enough looking thing. They didn't find it worth censoring, I guess. I don't know, that's interesting. Those skeletons over there are our friends. It was by orders. I'm misspeaking my own language, but I'll have to fight. Near our homes, various diseases are increasing. Terrible diseases that turn your body to stone. I'm a laborer, I'm going to run away. Yeah, the patron saint of teachers. Whoop, there's my gem that I was looking for. I speak only a little of the language. We come from far away. We learn the language here. We can be sold somewhere else. Hi. Villagers live here. Outsiders can't enter. Says ye. Oh. I guess you're right. We need to find the person who wants the apple. Is it you? Might be you. Yes. Please don't. Aha, I found a weakness. I want an apple. Let's go to the marketplace. Thanks. Can't eat anymore. Here's an apple. Thanks, I can't eat anymore. By the way, I want an apple. Go to the marketplace for me. But you just said go to the marketplace. But I want another apple. Oh, you're not the one. You're the one that gives me the apple. That guy's just juggling. The market. Run. Hey, hit the wall. Thanks, I can't eat any more. But I want an apple. Come on, lady, make up your mind. I mean, we already know she's not a pleasant person when she's like, here's this guy that's looking for Kara. Should I tell her? And you're like, yeah. And she's like, And then you're like, should I tell her? And you're like, no. And she's like, haha, I've got blackmail now. And you're like, what? What did I do to you? I've just met you. Here, have an apple. Why are you always going to the market and coming back with apples to bribe you? For Kara? Or for me? Good, as a present I'll give you this jewel. No, I just wanted your stuff. I don't care a whit for you, lady. One of the I don't know that I'd say rare. Like, there are a couple of red gems that are really hard to find in this game. Like, yeah, maybe you'd think like, oh, like I shouldn't, you know, you don't think to keep getting her apples, but I mean, she does ask over and over. And, you know, otherwise like, oh, look in this treasure chest and stuff. So, you know, there's the one gem that's like in a pot outside the shack of the guy who rescued you and Kara from the raft. So yeah, you come back to watch Hermia for no reason. You're just like, you know what? I'm gonna forget my main quest, go back, despite the fact I've never done this before in the game, or never needed to. They're in the other house still. And you're like, hey, Lance and Lily, how is it going? He's getting better every day. Now we can talk. I hope you get to see your father. Oh, by the way, I've been collecting red jewels. I found one. Take it. And yeah. Rumors we're gonna collide with a big star? Nah, I don't believe rumors like that. So yep, there's another red jewel. Like, the game is often giving you a thing to go back to, like, the last place or two that you've been, and there's never really a good reason to do it. And now you have to. But hey, you know, Lance slipped a letter into our pocket without telling us. Why would he tell us he has a red jewel for us now? Okay, though. We have now gotten our red jewel from Lance in Watermia for no particular reason. Let's go accuse Neil's parents of being terrible people. Neil, I have terrible news. Your parents are horrible. He's like, oh yeah, that's why I ran away. Supposed to go to Kara, or am I just supposed to go to Mount Cress and just ignore all this? Maybe I am. I kind of forget. By the way, the Jackal's after you still. I guess we just go to Mount Cress. I thought we had to... Like, I thought that you confronted his parents about it, but maybe I'm misremembering. Maybe I'm kind of mixing up Freejia in this place. All right, well, never mind. We don't need to tell Neil's parents anything, because they're not saying anything. To Mount Temple. Mount Temple. Not Cress Temple, not Mount Cress. Just Mount Temple. Jesus is like, do you believe in fortune telling, little kid? Yeah, I do. The world will end, humans will die. And meanwhile, the person like wrapping up her fish is like, were you gonna pay for this today or should I put it on your account?